This is Messy Brings Khaos, and we're your hosts. I'm Molly.
I'm Bree.
And I'm Kelly. And today, as you can see, we kind of have another person with us. So I don't want to take the spotlight from him. So I'll let him introduce himself and maybe you want to share why you're here, how you're here, how you know us. All your backstory, literally your entire life.
My entire life. Oh, okay. Well, hello. I'm Clark. I've known Kelly since college. It's probably been about a decade now. Honestly. Over a decade. And, I met Molly and Bree through you. And then we've grown a bond.
Period.
I don't know, because I have been listening to the pod.
Period.
And I don't know, Bree, are we friends?
Oh, yes.
Are we friends?
What do you mean?
You don't have guy friends. It's
Oh.
I was like,
I feel like she claims you and Izzy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
I just meant like, if I was talking to you, we can't be friends afterwards.
But you also don't need more friends. You have said that.
Yeah.
Like, she don't need no more guy friends.
Oh, okay.
She got enough.
Two.
Two.
I was just making sure.
That's it.
I was just making sure. But yes, asked me to come on. I have a podcast of my own, Burrow to the World podcast.
Say that one more time to the camera.
Burrow to the World podcast on Spotify and Apple. Look us up.
Check them out.
Check us out. Me and my 4 partners. But you asked me to be here, so I'm happy to be here. I'm ready to get started.
Yay.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we've been locked in for a little bit. Typically, so the way that our podcast, you've been listening, so you know this already, is we try to do a little bit of an icebreaker first to get the conversation going.
Oh, how I love icebreakers.
So we're just gonna throw it out there. Anyone can start. But the first question is, how many times have you been proposed to, or have you proposed? Like, how many times have you proposed to people?
Oh, once.
Okay. All right.
Easy enough.
Easy enough.
That was easy for me. No, once.
So are we talking like actual proposal, or are we like joking? Like,
What's the...
I don't know.
like, was there a full ring involved?
What counts as a proposal?
So, like, I don't think there has to be a ring, but I think they have to legitimately be like I want to do this.
You.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've had a couple joke about it. I've had one that's just like, he might be serious. Don't look at me like that.
Was this recent? Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Yikes.
Yes, that part.
No.
I was like,
No doubt.
whoa. She
Okay.
did not tell us clearly if that had been the case.
Oh, y'all,
Listen,
crazy
oh
gossip.
no.
Y'all don't know.
Listen, you didn't have to say yes, but the question could have happened.
Yeah, that question has happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wild.
Already?
Wild.
that's what we're going to get into.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's what I meant to say. Congratulations on the
I'm gonna bring it back.
relationship.
Thank
Like,
you.
I
We're gonna
do-
bring it back.
I do
Yeah.
I do listen to the pod, and I heard that. I was like, oh, relationship. Molly, congratulations.
You learn a lot about us when you're listening to the podcast.
This is true.
And I know y'all personally, too, so
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
always
true.
nice.
We try to be locked in.
Lock it in.
Bree?
Yes. At least 3 times. But,
By same person?
no.
That's a good
3
question.
different times? 3
Yes.
different people?
Yes.
Interesting.
Were they military?
Yes.
That'll do it.
Crying.
Sorry.
That will do it. So,
Kind of makes sense.
Twice.
love that.
Twice. And they were both military. One was senior year of college. And one was like my junior year of college. The summer of my junior year. Yeah, both military. And one was like already married. Crazy.
Damn.
So he wanted 2 wives.
I didn't know about this other one. But yeah, I guess so.
The life.
I mean, this was the one that my mom thought, like, she literally thought I was going to, like, fly to Vegas and get married. Like, she told me that. And I was like, no. I was in,
You
I was in
expensive
college. Like,
Sorry.
Pretty expensive.
yeah. I don't make that kind of money.
No,
I was
especially
working I
then.
was working at a YMCA. This was summertime.
And why
Like,
I gotta go to Vegas? I can go to the courthouse.
You know?
it'd be cheaper.
$60 in a magistrate.
Why do you
So
know that?
My mom.
Yeah, especially, you know where she works.
I'm about to say, I actually did that for my old roommates. Like, they went to the courthouse, I took pictures,
yeah,
so
you
that's how I
did.
know, yeah.
Well, my mom's wedding.
Okay.
Oh,
Like the one that
duh.
happened like last May.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, she
Her
literally
and
just
my
got married.
stepdad have been together for 20 plus years.
Okay.
And they had just never made it official.
Mm.
And last May, for whatever reason, they did it at the courthouse on a Saturday with one of the magistrates.
I love that.
And I was a witness, and my sister was a witness.
Oh,
Sure,
yeah,
that
that
pretty
too.
dress up.
I was a witness. Oh, I forgot that.
You got
part.
to sign.
Yeah, they got you. They gotta have your ID, and you gotta sign a piece of paper.
Basically saying you're legitimate now. This
Yeah.
is legit. We're getting married.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You've never been proposed to? You know, just had to ask.
No, I've never
Okay.
been proposed to.
Okay.
No.
Just had to make sure. And y'all ain't proposed to nobody.
Oh,
No.
hell.
Okay. All right.
Hell.
How do we? That's a question I didn't write down. But like, obviously, generations have changed.
I ain't proposing to no
Okay.
man.
No.
All right. That was gonna be my question.
No.
Would you?
I will not propose to no man.
No.
That would make me feel uncomfortable.
I was gonna ask you. Like,
I feel like that would like emasculate you.
yes.
Like,
Crying.
woman gets on knee and I'm standing there. I don't.
No
It makes me
idea.
feel very uncomfortable. I don't. No, I don't. I don't
Does
know
it?
how I'd react.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I see where this is going.
It's not. It's not. The questions are not going in that direction. I promise. Yeah, I don't. Absolutely not. I'm not proposing to you. You're not getting a ring. I am. You get one on the wedding day.
There you go.
All right.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's kind of circle back before we get to like the conversation of marriage and how long. Do you guys believe in moving in with your significant other before marriage, and how long would you wait before you moved in with one another?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I have a timeline. It's not strict, but it's kind of strict.
Okay.
So, I would say a year and a half to move in together.
Okay.
Because I would want to be proposed to by the end of year 2.
Okay.
Clock that. Okay.
Yeah.
1.5, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know, after you get proposed to, how long would you want before
A
the
wedding.
actual wedding? Does it matter?
It don't matter. I mean,
Okay.
it does matter. Like, I'm not waiting extra years. Like, I can get
Yeah.
married like that if
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm not waiting.
Okay. I
3,
asked that
4
question
years
because,
after.
like, I know some people just, like, really want to get proposed to. They don't care about the wedding. So it's like some people are engaged for, like, 8 years and never get married.
That's crazy.
Couldn't
Okay.
be me.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, it literally can be anybody.
Huh. I'm thinking about this because I actually am engaged. So, on a general basis, I would give 2 years. Just because you have to, life be lifing. So,
Yes. Tis true.
I need to know.
Life.
I need to know if you can maintain, if you can. I don't want to say provide, but can you take care of yourself when stuff happens? Can you figure things out? Because I don't want to rush into. Because I've lived with a partner before, and it did not last long. And I did not listen to any of the red flags. I just said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. And it crumbled into shambles. So I would say 2 years just for, I need to know, can you figure stuff out?
Yeah.
Can you provide for yourself? Will you be all right? And then you also, especially, is it just us? Do you have a kid?
Yeah.
Is your mother sick? Does your mother live with you? Like how? Those are like extra parameters that everybody doesn't deal with. So,
Yeah.
but if it's just the two of us, then I would say like 2 years
To move in together or
Propose.
to move in,
okay.
and then after
Okay.
that, I'll proposal.
Okay.
Even though that's not what I did, but like I said, parameters. Like she has a kid, we
Yeah.
have to deal with that. Living situations, lived with a sister, got to deal with that. So
Gotcha.
extra parameters.
You ain't gotta tell us the story with the ex. But how long did y'all wait before y'all moved in together? Like when y'all?
With the bad
Yeah.
bad situation.
Probably like a year and a half.
Okay.
Because we were
Okay.
together, then we were on and off, and then we moved.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So, yeah, it was a year and a half.
Okay. Okay. So it's about the same time frame. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
I think our opinions are going to be very similar.
I have, from personal experience, moved in with an ex after 6 months. It was, I think between 6 and 7 months. I will say it was at the time out of convenience. Like we both got job offers in the same city. We were both moving. We had been dating. We came from the same place. So it's like it just kind of made sense to move in together. It was going to be cheaper. We were going to be saving money. Like, at the time, it's convenience. It became, at least to me, became more after we moved in together. Like, that's why everything started progressing. But, like, typically, like, if we're both living in the same city and we don't, or none of us are moving, there's no other circumstance, I would say at least a year before I would, like, want to move in with somebody.
I'm going to say I've never lived with a partner. So that's something that's going to be completely new to me whenever it happens. My time frame's a little different just because of how I've seen it done in my family. 6 to 8 months, depending on the circumstances, you could possibly move in together. Then 6 to 8 months after that, proposal. After the proposal, up to the individual person, how long they want the engagement. Me, I'm kind of like, I'll go get married.
Yeah.
And then do a party on the 1-year anniversary.
Period. What you counting for?
Within 2 years, moved in, proposed, and married.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like less than a year. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
6 to 8 months moved in.
6 to 8 months moved in,
and then like
6 to 8 months after that.
So like
proposal.
after a year and a half.
I thought she was saying like under 365 days and you propose. That's crazy.
No.
Oh.
The men in my family and the men who have dated women in my family, it's usually been right around that 1 year mark is when it's time. Like, are you proposing? Have you moved in together? When are you moving in together? Yeah.
Yeah, my mentor, who's, I think she's been married for like 20 years. She pretty much told me, gave me this advice, like 2 years and you should have a ring. After that, like you should know if you love someone after 2 years.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in 2 years you should know. So why are there so many reels and like videos out there that men are specifically saying like after 2 months they know?
I've seen those. It's like it's like a 3-month rule.
Yeah. Like, it's like they know what they're
yeah.
wanting to do with you by then. They know that they want to marry you, or like they want to
Either
marry you.
they want to marry you, or they want nothing to do. Like,
or you're just literally something they can see from time to time.
I think they know like immediately when they see you. Like, you know,
Clark.
I feel like we know, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I would say so. Not
like if we want to marry them.
So
marry them? No, that's going to be a few months.
I'm about to say, I wouldn't say marry. I know, like, I want to pursue this, or I don't want to back
You know
out.
that immediately.
Yeah, I know that immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna need like 2 weeks. And I know, like, all right,
Okay.
let me, I want to pursue this, or let me get out of here. Hey, this has been nice, but I gotta get up out of here.
Legitimately.
Gotta get up
Gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Wow.
The dating to move in a year, I think, like, I don't know, after we dated a year, you can propose to me at any point in time after the year.
Like 5 years after the first year?
No. Like, after,
Once they hit the 1 year mark, any day after that, like.
But you don't have like a time limit? Like.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Okay.
I'm not doing that again. I'm never doing that again. After, I feel like after 2, if there's no talk of it, if you and I got my ring size, we ain't went wedding dress, like wedding ring shopping, any of that, and within 2 years,
I'm done.
You're not showing me any signs that you want to do this, so I'm out.
Yeah, I would say, like, the talks of it.
Yeah.
Conversations with the parents. 'Cause I had to work hard.
How long were y'all before? You mentioned that you were engaged.
Yes, I am.
How long did y'all date before you proposed?
Ooh, I hope she don't kill me. I think it was like 2.5, almost 3.
Okay.
And then.
Like steady or on and off?
No, it was steady.
Wow.
It was steady. Like I said, parameters, kids.
Life is.
Yeah, life, kids. Yeah, and then you got to do the whole, I got to talk to the parents. And now I have to sneak around and find the ring size. Got her sister to do it. She took longer than anticipated. Whatever.
Fair.
Got her best friend to pick the ring. So, yeah, I had to work hard. But, you know, it was all worth it.
How did you ask her mom?
So, interesting enough, we were on a family trip.
Okay.
And I said, when it's just us two, you know, I'm going to tell her. And then just so happened she had to get something out the car. And I was like, oh, I'll go with you. And then, you know, told her that.
Did she cry?
No, but she was like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That was very sweet.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what kind of story.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know. No, I don't mean that in a bad way.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
say no.
Oh, no. It was nice and sweet.
Do y'all have y'all's dream way of getting proposed to?
I just want it somewhere like sentimental to the both of us. or that like
Like your
holds-
favorite or your first date restaurant or
or like a trip or something. Like we go on like a weekend just trip
I got you.
somewhere we've been before that we really liked, or
Yeah, I want the view. So like probably a trip. Just
Okay.
us two. Don't really need family around.
Screaming.
But he needs to have pictures, like someone
Someone
in
taking
place to
photos.
take pictures. Yeah.
see, I want no one at the proposal except us. But then afterwards, we go to a party that he's like set up, like a dinner. My
see.
family's there, his family,
I got you.
and bring us all together. I want that moment for us, but then want to share it with everyone right after.
I got you.
Yeah.
I feel like I go in a lot of different directions. Like there's parts of me that's like the adventurous one and wants to be like, I want you to take me to a Duke Carolina game, like my dream. And
love
then
that for
I
you.
want you to propose like
right with
in
the
the
cameras
middle,
on.
in the middle of like the Cameron crazies. That would be my adventurous side because like.
Could
that
you
would
imagine
be-
if they got the student like
yeah, if people could get
Yeah.
in on it. Mwah.
get the student section in on
Chef's
it?
kiss.
They make a
Yes.
whole thing out.
Yes.
That would be cute.
Yes, I would freaking love it, especially if he's a Carolina fan and having to stand in the middle. Would love that because that picture, the
Right.
pictures would be 10 out of 10. But I think I could also go for like a beach trip or something, and then coming home like, and then him having a surprise party like in the house, so that it's more intimate. We're not at a dinner, like we can actually like have a good time and celebrate. We don't have to be bougie at a dinner table. I think I'm trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
After I find out that I'm getting proposed to.
Cute.
So,
Oh, absolutely.
trying to have a good time. So I think that's my vibes. What did you do for your proposal?
So I did a surprise because she didn't know at all.
Period.
And I still get kicked in the head from her sister and her mom because they were like, "Why ain't you invite us?" She's super smart, so she would have saw
I was
her
gonna say, I
mama,
thought
her
they were
sister, my best friend, one of my friends. His wife is a photographer. Like she would have known. So
Yeah.
I had to opt them out. But love y'all
It's
though.
crazy.
Love y'all.
Family is crazy.
So I'm a basketball coach, and I did it at a basketball game.
Period.
I got all my kids involved, JV and varsity. They made the signs. Will you
That's
marry
cute.
my coach? I got everybody involved. My AD was on the microphone. We turned around. We turned back around. They had the signs. I got on the knee, and you could tell from the pictures and her. She was totally surprised. She had no idea. And then they were concerned because she took a while to say yes.
Oh,
But
when you say she took a while, how long? I
um,
was like, wait.
like
A minute.
no, it was like 30 seconds. Maybe
Oh,
less
wow.
than that. Because she was looking and then she was looking like, is it real? Like, yes, it's real. Yes. Yes.
Crying.
And it was funny because one of the coaches was like, well, she took a while. I didn't know what she was going to say. I said, she was just being herself. Shocked in the moment. But yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So what if it was like a surprise? You had no idea. I heard about the dream proposal, but what if he just like set everything up? Bam.
Honestly, I kind of love it. As long as, like, y'all were in on it, so I don't look a mess or anything, obviously.
And make sure your nails were done.
Exactly. Nails done. I'm not in Crocs. Like, if y'all let me
Or
get
in your camo sweat.
if y'all let me get proposed to in my camo sweatsuit, I will never forgive you.
Y'all gotta say, we might want to, let's change.
I'm crying.
I'll have Bree text and be like, "What's the vibes today?" And
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Not comfy."
Not comfy.
Put
Not
the
comfy.
sweatsuit back.
We're wearing jeans today, Molly.
Really?
Maybe we're gonna be warm, so you could like wear
Or
a
you could wear a
skirt or a
dress.
dress,
Okay.
like a pencil skirt or the tennis skirts that we wear. So
Okay. Yeah. Just
we'll adjust. We'll make sure it's not.
don't
in the
let it
wintertime.
be my Abercrombie camo sweat set.
We got you.
We'll make sure it's not in the winter.
Yeah.
It's not in the
In
winter.
the winter, I was wearing that yesterday.
Screaming. Screaming.
Valid.
Okay. Would you mind? if
Wait,
it was
what's the
surprise?
question? I'm sorry.
Would you?
Would you mind if it was a surprise?
Yes, I would very much
Oh.
mind. I need to
'Cause
have some inkling because I want to
mm-mm,
wear
you can't
certain
have none.
things,
Nope, you can't have
do my
none.
hair a certain way. Like,
Nope.
I don't know if I want braids
Nope.
versus like a sew-in versus my natural hair. I need to know something.
I feel like you're really smart. So even if he tried to
You'd
make it a
find
surprise,
out.
you'd pick up on
You
it.
Because
think so?
he'd start acting a little bit different.
Yeah. Or she'd be the complete opposite, and she'll say something, and me and you are going to be like, now Bree.
Yeah.
Now Bree.
You're
Like,
right.
it would be one of
Yeah.
the two.
Yeah.
As long as the surprise isn't a hike.
Your man would never.
He better not.
If he loves you,
I don't
he's
think
not
he would
gonna
do
that.
that.
No.
No.
If he loves you.
So, okay. I guess so.
He'll know you well enough.
Yeah.
I would love a surprise. I don't want to know. Like, I would love,
I
like,
thought
I would get ideas.
what I learned from my family is like, she doesn't need to know anything. You figure everything out. When you're ready, you propose. However you do it, that's totally up to you. Like, my dad proposed over the phone. A little crazy, but little crazy, but he proposed over the phone.
Well, your mama clearly said yes.
Yeah, she did.
So, well, it worked.
Yeah, but I knew I couldn't do that. So I was
No,
like,
no, not at,
Please
no.
don't.
I
Or-
think she would have hung up on you.
probably.
Oh no, in her.
She would have
You
hung
got, boy, quit playing.
Do
Be serious.
yeah, she wouldn't have took me serious. So you can't do that.
No. I would love that. I'd be a little surprised. I will probably give you ideas, not at that point in time, but like plenty of ideas ahead of time.
I would like to know that
You
the
can
ring
figure
is
it out.
being shopped for, and then after that, everything else can be a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that's a question. Are you asking just a proposal or like we don't get to know or get to help pick out the wedding ring either?
So remember, she picked the wedding ring.
Okay.
She didn't know she was picking the wedding ring.
Okay.
Her best friend got her, told her something. I guess she told her she was, I don't know what she said,
Period.
but she just, I sent her the rings,
Okay.
and then she picked it. And
From that like option.
Okay, that's
okay.
cute.
That's what I.
Yeah.
As long as like I got some say in what that ring
Exactly.
looks
You
like,
should know what.
I
cut
want
I
to be.
want.
I should be able to like.
See,
this
I
is
want.
beautiful.
I want to
This
leave the
looks
cut
real
up to him.
familiar. You know?
Really?
I'm leaving the cut up to him.
Really?
I want a solitaire band,
Okay.
hidden halo. You can choose
Okay.
the cut,
Okay.
either
Alright.
rose gold or silver.
Okay.
Oh, can we talk about this? Please,
Uh-oh.
please, 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 for
That
God's
hit a
sake.
nerve.
If you're a jeweler out there, please let go of these cluster rings. Those things are ugly. Ugly. But anyway, sorry, I had to insert that
There was a little caveat to that. Well, clearly she feels
strongly about that.
very strongly about.
Alright.
At least we know that what she's not ever going to wear.
Makes sense.
I do have another question
Okay.
before we kind of finalize this. So now we've gotten the moving in together. We've gotten the proposal out of the way. We won't even talk about like an actual wedding because I feel like that's a whole other ballgame.
Headache.
But now that y'all right.
Headache.
Now that so say now we're married, right? We're married, cool, we living together.
Tight.
If you were to come home, so say, your husband gets off or your wife gets off earlier than you. So you don't come in till like 7, 8 o'clock. When you walk in your house, what is the expectation of your significant other?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Like, should dinner be cooked? Should dinner have been bought? Should it be clean? Like laundry,
I feel like
dishes?
when it comes to dinner, like you have to agree on that. Like you have to communicate. Hey, I'm coming home late. Are you home? Are you cooking? Do I need to grab something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Same.
would be my. I wouldn't unless it had been discussed before. Hey, we're having this on this night. I wouldn't just expect to come home and he's made me dinner.
Same.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't really expect it, but just the idea thrown out, like, hey, what's for dinner? Oh, I got this for me and my daughter. Oh, all right, cool. Didn't give me nothing. That's fine. I'm not mad. I just know I have to grab something on my way home. Or you cooked. Cool. I can drive straight home.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I grew up with a mom who made a weekly meal plan.
Oh.
My mom we'd know
Wow.
what we were having each night on Sunday at least.
Damn.
And so that's kind of the mindset I'm in. No, I'm not going to plan it every night, but if there's a night I think I'll have time, and be like, hey, I'm going to have tacos on this night.
Yeah.
And that's the expectation, but if something changes, you just communicate it. Or, hey, can you do the tacos?
Mm.
I'm going to be home late. Or if you're not feeling it, I can pick something up.
I think like I don't believe in the gender roles. I try not to believe in the gender roles. I think it's hard. Like my growing up was my mom worked until like that 5 o'clock, and I get home till 5:36.
Yep.
Dad worked early. Like, he went into the office at like 6 every day. Like, my dad would pick me up from school when I wasn't driving. And then I would come home and he would cook dinner. Like, grill or in the kitchen, whatever, because he was home early. So, like, my mom would come home and we'd have dinner, like, immediately when she got home. Like, my dad was not one of those that wait around. Like, sometimes he would say, like, the food's done, I'm eating. Like, he wouldn't even wait for mom to come home. And I'd be like, Dad, like, I would be like, never mind. I was like, I'll just sit and I'll wait for mom. We'll eat together. Like, that didn't happen until, like, later in high school. But I think he tried to, like, wait during middle school. So, like, so I guess in my head, I'm like, I don't mind cooking in the kitchen, but I don't want to grill. Like, I don't think the grill should be my responsibility. So, I do believe in gender roles for some things.
Same.
I think grilling is one of them. I don't want to do that.
But I also grew up with a dad who kind of had the same schedule as your dad. Was gone early in the morning, but was home by like 2:30, 3 o'clock some days.
Yeah.
He never cooked unless it was grilling, but mom was the one who had everything laid out. So if something needed to go in the oven or something, but he would do the laundry. She hasn't touched laundry, and I couldn't tell you how long because he was always home. So instead of cooking and stuff, he would take that off her plate. Okay. And if the dog needed to go outside or this, that, and the other, if there was something he needed to fix, if he needed to mow, he would get all that done. Yeah. But he just wouldn't touch the food. But he would still be taking something else off her plate.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Exactly.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think it depends on, like, how stressful each person's job is. If we're both, let's say, lawyers, then obviously I'm not going to expect him to come, you know, because the hours can be crazy. Come home and, like, cook or take out the trash. Like, I'm tired, too. Let's chill. We could grab something. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
But if it's something we've planned, like, do what you say you were going to do unless something
unless
happens.
You told me.
And they communicated. Yeah.
Is there gender roles that you believe in?
Yes.
Man's going to take care of the outside of my house and everything. He going to mow the grass. He going to take care of all that. Anything breaks, if it's not a simple fix, I don't want to say I expect him to do it, but in my head, that's what a man does.
Or at least take care of it.
Exactly.
If you can't do it, then
he calls someone. He sets that appointment. I'll be there and I'll oversee what I need to do. Yeah. I'm not going to make the call.
Cry. Yes. Any mechanical things with the car, anything that needs to be fixed. Let's say the dishwasher's broke. You call a person. You handle that. You take out the trash. Thank you. And you pay the bills, but that's a whole other story. That's a whole other controversial topic.
You know, I don't think that's.
We slip that in. Okay. Yes, I do believe that my man, my husband, the provider, should pay
everything.
Majority of the bills.
How much? Like percentage?
80%.
You ready for
But
this?
do you feel the same way if you're making the same amount of money?
Yes.
That's where we differ.
If we're married, yes.
If we're married and you're making 80K and I'm sitting down here at 45, 50K, I'd expect it to be like 70-30.
Yes.
Something like that. I'm still paying.
Yeah.
I would pay the phone bill.
Oh, that's it.
But also, like, I'm okay. Like, he pays the rent, right? I can pay the small bills. Phone bill, cool, you know.
Power?
Water? Power?
Are you going to pay for power?
No.
So what's the 20 that you're paying?
Listen.
the phone bill.
That's not 20%.
Phone bill. I'll do the credit card bills. We could.
Oh. Even if he has high.
No, he's supposed to take care of that.
So what? Credit card bill are you paying for?
Mine.
She'll pay her bills.
Hold on. What other bills we got? Oh, we got the internet bill. Internet cable. Okay.
That's 10%.
But what if that's included in the rent?
If we have our own house, it won't be. But if it's included in the rent, he got it.
Okay, that's 10%. What other 10?
I'm not paying his car. I'll pay my car bill. Oh, insurance. I can do insurance.
Urge.
On your card? I hope.
I mean, I would hope we would have a combined insurance. So,
Yeah.
both of
By
our car
then
insurance.
you would combine it all. By then.
And then what else? What else you gotta pay?
Groceries?
Groceries. I'll do groceries.
Okay. And when you're living with someone, then groceries
can get
go up.
expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But yeah,
you give her the 20 or you give
you
her the
got
15.
the mortgage. You got the mortgage. you
I see.
got
I
the
just can't get on
rent.
board on that.
So
Like,
basically,
if we're
he's
making
got
the same
he's got to
amount.
take care of all of his individual bills. Cause you'll be taking care of all your individual bills? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's that, and then he takes care of the rent, the power,
Or mortgage
or mortgage and power, and then you've got like the groceries, the phone bill, the internet, cable situation. I think that's the bills. Grocery, yeah. I mean, I would say that's like 20%.
If he used let's say he used all his money to pay for the mortgage, light bill, his car
credit
payment,
card.
his credit card,
Yeah.
cool. I still got him.
Okay.
He can ask me for money.
Would you ever ask your woman for money?
Absolutely.
Here,
not.
$20.
That's it.
I'm joking.
You just go to Wegmans to get you more pieces of chicken.
You better divvy them up. That's all you got for the week.
No, I'm saying, but like,
$20 for the week, guys. Fellas, I can't go out tonight.
My wife won't let me. She won't give me no
My wife
income.
ain't give me enough
Right.
money.
My wife didn't pay me my allowance this
She didn't give me
week.
my allowance.
crazy.
Ooh. Oh, that's got okay. That's great, Bree. Thank you so much for.
Should I put in my like caveat that in my
Nothing makes us better.
my hope is that we will have higher income. So I don't think I would understand if you split bills 50-50 if y'all are both making like 50K, but like I'm going to be a lawyer. Hopefully my husband's a lawyer or someone very, very, very successful. So that's my hope. That's it.
Not a
An
lawyer.
expectation. Definitely an expectation. Well, I think that is all the time that we have for this episode. It was thoroughly enjoyable to listen to this craziness. I won't even call it messy because it's not messy. It's just everybody's wants and dreams and hopes and expectations.
Expectations.
To say the least. Clark, thanks so much for joining us on this episode.
Thank you
I'm
for
sure you will
having
be
me.
back. Do you want to shout out your podcast again?
Oh, please. I will. Yes. My podcast, Bro to the World Podcast, on Spotify and Apple.
We'll make sure to put it in the information down below the video. So you can get some more subscribers
I
as
appreciate
well.
that. I appreciate that.
All about collaboration here.
For sure.
All
We
about
do what we can. We do
collaboration.
what we can.
But not in marriage. Sorry.
But not in marriage.
I'm joking, y'all. Joking.
No, she's not.
She's
America.
not.
No, she's not.
He had to take his glasses off for that
He
one.
did.
Well, Molly, do you want to close us out?
Thank you for coming back for another episode of Messy Brings Chaos. Find us on all of our socials. The information is listed down below. And remember, keep it messy, babes.
Bye. See you next time.